Woods Report. I don't know when it comes in, if it chops me off when I'm coming in saying, welcome to another Woods Report.
Maybe part of your welcome.
But we keep saying we're going to try to be consistent.
Yeah.
So I guess
y'all know when we always come on.
4 o'clock. Please tell people why you got a Band-Aid on your hand before we get 100 comments on why you got a Band-Aid on your hand.
And this is pretty much my little strip from being at the hospital. Colonoscopy. I had a colonoscopy today.
Okay.
You guys get yours. If you're at the age, definitely, because they're lowering the age. Our actor and star, Black Panther, what's his name? Chadwick. He was one of the younger ones that died with colon cancer.
And you had 4th stage.
I had 4th stage, the last stage. The last stage where it travels from the colon with a suitcase visiting the other organs.
Okay.
Mine visited the the liver.
Okay.
And they took part of that liver because they figured you can't visit here. We have to take you out. Okay. Because you left.
All right. Okay.
You left a scar there.
All right. Okay.
We got to take
So she went and got her colonoscopy.
I got my colonoscopy. So,
all right.
All that
so
to
if
say
we
is try to do yours when they're due.
In case we get that. My friend told me I remind her of Ralph Cramden.
You are...
That's why he did that.
You know
because
what?
Norton, nobody wants to hear all of
think
that.
About,
Just say what you say.
Think about all the comedian doubles.
All right.
Lauren Hardy, Abbott and Costello, Ralph Cramden and Norton.
Right. There was always one that just kept going.
The Three Stooges, Mo.
But he had to hit them because they would do stupid stuff.
And he'll look and go, really?
Right. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, it's so much to get to. We got 1 hour. I don't want to go over an hour.
Okay, go ahead.
Because we got things that we got to do. So, and hopefully we'll have 3 or 4 people in here. I don't know what we'll have.
It don't even matter. Because
we do this because we like doing it.
Nobody's listening.
So we do this because we like doing it. So
that's true.
All right, so here we go. What is it?
The first story?
The first story.
Oh, now my homegirl, I'm saying my homegirl. She's not my homegirl, but I was just saying because it's another woman of color that's in a position to do this. Attorney General of New York, Letitia, if I said her name, Letitia.
And they talked about this on The View.
James. This is one of the little comments. I pulled something from
The
View
they've been
today.
talking about it everywhere.
They have been, but I wanted to get the View's point on it and kind of show a little clips of what the comment that she's made to the public. This woman don't play. Okay. But let's play what
what Whoopi said?
No, well, leaning in.
Well, the bottom line is they going after Trump.
And here's the thing. You all know Comb Over. He's always going to make excuses of why they coming after him. Witch hunt.
You ain't got no
problem. Yeah, it is a witch. It's a warlock hunt.
You don't have no problems if you ain't lying.
Not a witch hunt. It's a warlock hunt. That's a male witch.
But you're fine as long as you ain't doing nothing.
Right.
So here we go.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Team must be on high alert right now. Because you know who? You in trouble.
You in trouble?
Because the trouble's mounting. On federal or local level, New York Attorney General Letitia James laid out her case yesterday. Yes, she did. Take a look.
They're filing a lawsuit against Donald Trump for violating the law as part of his efforts to generate profits for himself, his family, and his company. He did this with the help of the other defendants, his children. Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka Trump, and Eric Trump, claiming...
Dang, she going after everybody, ain't she? She said he did this with his 3 children. First of all, you in trouble because her name is Letitia, or whatever her name is. Letitia going after you. Letitia been talked about. Letitia has been...
death threats and everything.
Letitia, her whole life, has been ridiculed about her name.
Oh, Letitia.
Yeah, especially when she started going higher up in education.
The lady who
she definitely gonna go after you.
The lady who just got our recent Supreme Court judge. Oh, what is her name?
Right.
Hard to say.
So here we go. All right, here we go. So him and his 3 kids.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, you have money that you do not have. Does not amount to the art of the deal. It's the art of the steal.
Not the art of the deal. The Art of the Steal.
Because his book is The Art of the Deal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's
I
what
didn't know. I didn't. Was like
his book is The Art of the Deal.
You know what? Yeah. It's The Art of the Steal. She ain't playing, y'all.
It's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt.
It's a male witch hunt. It's a warlock hunt. But the ladies on The View was really talking about it, and it's so funny because Whoopi said that's how they came after Al Capone.
Oh, the assets.
Think about this,
they went after his money.
Money talks.
Well,
money
you follow
speaks.
The trail.
Get money, and she's going to make it so hard for him and his family to reinvest, to buy property, to even she said even receiving rent on the property he has out there.
She's trying to run him out of New York.
When you touch his pocket, that's going to hurt.
But here's the thing: none of us, who believe that Trump had the money he said he had.
That's what
nobody believes.
Joy
that.
brought up the past with what's the Rosie O'Donnell, when they would make fun that people. It wasn't the hair, it wasn't his complexion. She said when Rosie started making fun of his money,
he got mad.
That's when he got mad. He turned red and orange or whatever color he turned. So he's getting it in the pocketbook. And Joy I think one of the ladies said,
you wrote notes and all this,
whether he goes to jail or not. I think Alyssa said it.
Okay.
He won't be able to buy anything. That's going to be worse going to jail. He won't be able to his kids. And Sonny made a comment.
You got to somebody's kids, boy.
Sonny said that one daughter, she's exempt.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish.
Tiffany is like
her mother made sure of that though.
Yes, that's what she said. Her mom made sure.
Her mom separated.
She's not going to be touched at all.
Wow.
And at the time, I felt she was.
Well, that's good for him because
he was being ridiculed.
No, he could put everything in Tiffany's name.
She probably will say no. She don't want nothing to do with him.
Well, she will see.
But you know, one thing Alyssa said.
Maybe that's good for him. That's an out. He left her name off for that reason.
Yeah, you never know.
I'm telling you.
But he was dogging her out though. I didn't like the way he kind of. The other daughter was more glamorous.
Well, he said she was. He was in love with Ivanka.
I wouldn't. As
everybody always look at that like
talk to the hand, Dad. But one thing I wanted to say before we move on, Alyssa made a good point. She was saying the chickens have come home to roost.
Okay,
with him,
okay,
all that he's done
is coming back.
And she did make a good claim. She said, "Republicans, I'm speaking to you guys." All that this man has done, he's been a fraud. He's lied. He's cheated. He's swindled the gut. He's done so many things. Why are you going to vote for him?
Because
don't vote for him.
I told you why.
Need fresh meat. We need fresh perspective.
They're going to vote for him.
They stupid if they vote for him.
No, they're going to vote for him because he's, like I said, that barking dog.
But she said there's other Republicans. No, but look out for the other Republicans that are going to be running. Don't vote for him.
Believe me when I tell you this.
Well,
and I don't know.
Crew,
listen to this.
His groupies.
Listen to this.
What?
I don't care what anybody says. The Republicans that are in power don't want Trump to run. They don't like him, and I would not be surprised. I told you, if they're meeting in back alleys, giving information, they don't like him. See, when your party actually likes you, see, the people like Trump. But when your party, see, both parties, that's why I don't like both parties. They both are criminals, in my opinion.
Okay. Well,
but when your party likes you, they support you. That's why you want to get on that ticket. And you don't want to run independent because you get support from that party. And when things like this happen, they shut the media down. They shut these attorney generals down. They stop them from going. See, it's so many Democrats that's crooked and has done stuff. They ain't going after them because the Democrat Party doesn't want you to go after them. That's why I know that the Republicans are behind this. And he's so stupid. He probably don't even realize it. Dude, they see you like how the Nation of Islam started seeing Malcolm X. You became more powerful than the actual organization.
You were outgrowing.
When you become more powerful than the organization, baby, the organization is the one that's going to take you down. So stop thinking it's the Democrats. It's Republicans.
But isn't that different analogy than the Malcolm X one? Because Malcolm X was becoming more powerful, but in truthfulness, in honesty, and being transparent. Yeah. Whereas this knucklehead, he's lies, he's deceit. Now, if they go through this and bring him down money wise, and how he's fabricated how much his property is worth, and it's not exactly. If he has people following him still,
but understand, you're saying the person's objective that you're bringing down. That's true. Whether you good or bad, whatever. But it's always your own people, your own organization. Look at Jesus. It was the Sadducees and the Pharisees and the religious leaders and the people that he's supposed to be their deliverer.
Probably the ones that praised him when he was entering into the city.
When they brought him to, who was it, Pilate? Who was the one? He said, what's wrong? This man ain't did nothing to me.
He did nothing.
No, crucify him. It's always, I'm telling you, every time somebody thinks it's the opposition, it's always your own people or your own organization that's feeding they only use the opposition as the face to go after you because they can't go after you.
But don't you think, with that being said, the Republicans going to pull together and say no?
No. The people or see, you talking two different things. The community, the people like him. I'm talking about the leaders, the Republican leaders, the ones that are.
They won't pull him down. They will support him in secret.
No, they want him locked up. That's why they feeding all this information to the opposition.
Okay,
they don't support him. Okay, that's why they quiet. You ain't heard them say nothing. Only the crazy ones like Marjorie and
remember
them.
We said
you ain't heard the real ones say nothing.
Hasn't said anything.
They're not. Ivanka trying to hold on to herself.
I know
she ain't trying to. They gonna distance. So believe that.
Okay.
Speaking of him, you might as well go right into well, you probably don't even have it. Did they talk about it on the View? No, about Trump with the comment, the classified thing.
Oh no, they had that on Hannity.
Oh well, that's his boyfriend. But the classified documents. Oh, that's why they classified,
because he thought about it.
Because Trump said he thought about it.
He said, "Let me think."
I made them declassified because when I was reading through, I said, "You're declassified." Nope, you're not declassified.
He did like Alyssa
you're declassified. Right.
You're classified.
Even though you're declassified, I'm gonna hide you in my underwear drawer.
Right.
And then you not declassified.
Maybe my wife's closet.
Yeah, my wife's Ivana's shoebox.
Yes.
So they finding stuff everywhere. So the judge, they had an appeal judge came back and said, leave, in other words, I'll wrap it up. Leave the FBI and the Department of Justice alone and let them do their job. This other judge bringing in this master and all this, we don't need all of that. We don't need 100 people looking at classified. See, this is the thing that irritates me about this.
Okay.
When they said that it was documents on people who are around the country that are agents, hidden, undercover agents. And these documents had their names and stuff.
That's what they said. That's security.
Why is everybody looking at these documents?
I don't know. And that's what.
And if I was a family member of somebody, I would be very concerned. I would be like, what?
Because if social, and then too, who's to say he's not doing this to use it as a leverage? You come at me, I'll leak this. Exactly. How do we know that? You come at me, if y'all try to arrest me, if you try to take my family down, I will release all the names of those private names that need the secured information. We don't know if he's doing what Putin does.
Here's the thing. That won't work because as much as I love my government, I also understand that they'll toss you aside like a piece of rag doll if they have to. Okay. So if he does that, they'll just deny it. How many movies have we seen on espionage? And I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, come on. Jason Bourne.
Even Russian spy
I don't know what
movies.
you're talking about. We didn't hire this man. This man has
gone
off on his own.
They won't speak with the accent, so we won't even know they're from those countries.
Ridiculous. But yeah, the whole thing with him is all a soap opera. But I'm telling y'all need to stop with this whole Democrats are coming after the comb over. It is not the Democrats. It is Republicans.
Okay.
Mark my word. Go ahead and save this live. And when the story comes out, 10 years from now or whenever?
You think that long?
Whenever. The first one that's found out that said that Watergate.
Okay.
How long it take? About 20 years? Whatever. We probably be long gone by then.
Right.
To find out that it was actual Republicans feeding information to the Democrats and to the Department of Justice and to all these other ones, because it is always, always, always your own people or your own organization that comes after you. When you get too big. We'll see. Too big.
We'll see. Win the crowd, win your freedom.
Win the crowd, win your freedom. But according to him, now that's what he's trying.
Is dwindling down.
But no, he's trying to do what you said.
What?
That's why he said they'll wreak havoc.
Yes.
If anything happens.
If you touch me.
He thinks his people love him.
Yes.
He's not Obama.
Yes.
Nobody loves you like that, Trump.
No.
These people like you. They wear your signs. They all this other stuff.
But to say
they don't love you like we loved Obama.
But you know what? The sad thing about it is it's not so much a love. They can have a love-hate relationship with him.
True.
They won't go
I
that far.
love you, but I'm not going down for you.
Yeah, I like what you stand for because that's what I feel.
Exactly.
I feel, thank you. Be a spokesperson.
Exactly.
But
the difference, and he hates it. That's why he hates Obama. Because people actually loved Obama, and he is absolutely right. There would have been.
He was so jealous.
There would have been havoc reaped if a hair on his head would have been touched. The whole 8 years, you notice ain't nobody touch him. He jogging in the park.
They threatened.
He going there. He eating chicken at Harold's Chicken.
Yes.
He going getting donuts at
having parties at
having parties. Not one hair was touched on his head.
Thank you, Lord.
Because they knew. Yes, this country would have wreaked havoc if something would happen.
It would have probably been an LA riot kind of
thing. But no.
Rodney King.
Not for you, Trump. No Rodney King moments. Right. That's what happened. No Margaret in Mississippi is not going to riot for you. If you get indicted, she'll be mad.
She'll be angry.
She'll put a larger flag on her outside her house, and she'll complain. She'll go to church on Sunday and her pastor will talk about how we need to pray for you and bring you out of this Democratic hole.
It was just a witch hunt for him.
But if you think that they're going to march down
that's what he wants people to
burn houses and stuff.
He's doing what
it's not going to happen.
Putin is doing the same thing.
And they're not doing that for him.
Ukraine.
And you know why? Because you're not winning.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's not winning.
Think about it. If you're not winning, you're going to result to that.
I don't know why Putin is doing what he's doing. I don't know why he's handling the war the way he is. I don't know. But buddy, your time is limited.
Guess too.
Because your people are starting to turn against you.
That's what it is.
And when that happens, you're out of there.
You're all alone.
You're by yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
You and your daughter that you never see and your wife that in a whole nother country. All right, here we go. Okay. It's best friend.
Okay.
All right, so that was that one.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about
just close it, right?
No. Let's talk about LL Cool J.
Okay.
And DJ Academics.
Do I have that?
Oh Lord. You have LL, you don't have LL Cool J.
Well,
no.
As you talk
and you
about
keep asking if DJ Academics is a rapper. He's not.
No, I'm saying LL Cool J.
LL Cool J, you don't. I know you don't have LL Cool J because he hasn't been in the news.
Some old school ones.
No, LL Cool J don't be in the media.
Okay, so
but anyway, here we go. Okay, let me sum this up. DJ, this is TMZ. Well, let's go ahead and see what they say. If I have to build it in. LL Cool J is coming to the defense of hip-hop pioneers as he blows a gasket over DJ Academics, calling older rappers dusty and not as rich as the new generation of artists.
But you know what?
Hold on.
Dusty's been used in dusty old school songs.
Let's just keep on going. In a fiery Instagram live, LL picked apart Academic's stance, noting how music fans don't check the pockets of legends like Miles Davis and John Coltrane or popular rock musicians. His point is simple. Why do it for hip hop icons?
Ooh, okay.
Well, I'm going to talk on, I'm going to both sides. Okay. I'm going to say Academic's defense and I'm going to say LL Cool J's defense.
Okay.
Act questioned the validity. Y'all know I can't read. Of some older rappers' stake in the culture on account of their bank accounts, which LL calls a misinformed opinion. LL also pointed out that when rap started, there were no managers, endorsement deals, big label budgets,
or big social media,
and hip hop stars of the past literally had to create the movement from the ground up. The Rock the Bells Festival founder said comments like acts are exactly why he started the event, to preserve the foundation of rap, and advised the blogger to never play himself, noticeably checking his composure to prevent from exploding.
Is that it? No more?
Yes.
Okay. So what is Academics actually saying?
Academics pretty much went on a thing, and he said, because Academics, he goes on these tyrants when he starts talking. Okay. I like Academics.
Okay. So he's like pushing buttons.
Some of the stuff he says, I disagree. Okay. The same as Charlemagne. Y'all pretty much, I can listen to anybody.
It's like anybody that you listen to, whether they're speaking on truth or not, you eat the meat and spit out the bones.
And that's usually on extreme people. Yeah. I can listen to extreme people. I know y'all don't like Candace Owens. I can listen to her. I can, on both sides. I listen to both sides.
Sometimes some things they say does make sense.
The only ones I don't listen to on both sides are complete morons. Well, like you said, Hannity. Hannity is a moron.
Well, yeah, everything he says is moron.
He's a moron. Okay. And the one other one that's on there.
Okay, go ahead.
But if they,
what did this dude say that you agree with?
So Academic said he went on a tirade about how these older rappers keep saying they invented hip hop and they started hip hop and they dusty and they don't have nothing. They broke. Most of them you don't even hear from them, but yet they say.
Talking about LL Cool J.
No, he said he's not talking about LL Cool J.
Ice Cube.
He probably not. He probably talking about like the shit.
You need to say the ones that you're talking about, because we both sitting there going, wait, did I just see LL Cool J?
He ain't talking about them. Okay. But you know who he talking about. Some of the ones Africa, but the ones that we know.
Hip hop, you don't stop or rocking to the bang bang.
We know we was around when hip hop started. Yes. And we know that a lot of the ones he talking about, they are dusty, and according to him. Okay, but hold on.
Okay.
And then they come out, like even some of the women, and they look like me coming out rapping with a tight dress on. It's like, come on, girl, give that dress up. Wear something that fits you and come out and rap. So they want to dress like Nicki Minaj and you 50-some years old. But anyway, what else about it?
Well.
And she getting old.
I got to comment on that one.
I should say not Nicki Minaj because she too old too.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but
What's
anyway.
considered old though?
When you're right, you wear what you want. But anyway. So he was saying how they are dusty and they don't look like they started anything. And now I agree with that. I also agree with LL Cool J we don't check the pockets we didn't look at how Miles Davis and rock stars, they look like, some of them look strung out. And they started rock.
What's his name? Osborne?
Go back to some of the original.
Still like he on drugs.
And a lot of them died poor. Yeah. Because nobody owned anything back then. The record companies owned everything.
Right.
So I agree with LL Cool J. Don't check the pockets of people who are the foundation. This goes back to what you said before on another show.
What did I say?
Whoopi's problem with AOC. With not recognizing and giving
to
props
the women that you stepped on
their shoulders to get you to say what
that door was not open for you, AOC.
Exactly.
Especially as a woman of color.
Yes. So it made it seem like Academics, which he was, and I agree.
Okay.
Not giving props to the reason why you're able to say what you're saying
is because
of those
somebody opened the door,
dusty guys that you talking about.
He's talking about checking the pockets though.
Hold on. So this is what I was saying.
Like
as
they
far
don't have
as,
no money.
This is the part where
can be debated.
That's where I'm saying I disagree.
Okay.
Rap, you always talking about how much money you got.
That's a different world.
So it's not like John Coltrane and Miles Davis. Miles Davis didn't stop playing and go, hey, you check out my watch.
Thank you.
He didn't do that.
Dude, it was about the skill and the art of the music and the playing the instrument.
Of course nobody.
Whether you make money or not.
So of course nobody was checking their pockets because that wasn't their
their motive, their MO.
Rap, y'all always from the beginning of time.
Yes.
My Adidas. You, LL, all of y'all talk about what y'all got. You talked about what you had.
Okay.
So he kind of just saying, You were talking of all your raps in the beginning was about what you have, right. And y'all ain't got nothing.
Oh, now, but that was back then. They had it,
but hold on, they didn't have nothing in, and they don't have nothing now. A lot of these rappers,
no, that's not true.
Hold on. A lot of these rappers, it is true.
Old school.
No, I'm talking about now.
Oh, I'm talking about old school.
A lot of these rappers, who just because they posing in front of a car or wearing a watch and all this money, it doesn't mean they have it. It just means that they borrowing it so that they can.
So why is he not speaking to that?
Now,
speak truth to all.
Academics came back and he said he wanted to clarify, and I'm glad he did.
What did he say?
He said, my issue that I have with the older rappers, and he's absolutely correct on this. You guys were taken to the cleaners, really. You signed deals where the record companies owned you. They owned your music. They owned everything. No, I'm saying they didn't know. Listen to what he's saying.
Okay, go ahead.
You did all of that. He said, but yet you don't warn and you don't teach the young ones now. You let them sign the same deals. You don't teach the game. You got robbed. You just went on about your way and you didn't pour into this new generation.
But honestly, can you say it's the same?
Academics, they signing the same exact deals.
You told me the way with Chance the Rapper, how he did his thing was different.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If some of them have gotten out of it, but he's saying, I want y'all to mentor more. And he should have absolutely correct.
He should have said
and that. Also to what he said, and I agree. If you looked at one of our other shows, I said, this generation that we have now, everybody keeps complaining about how they are and this and that. It's our fault. It is our fault. It's our fault, our generation, raising this younger generation coming up as a bunch of knuckleheads. They don't understand history because we didn't make them understand history. They don't understand the pitfalls that we had because we didn't teach them about the pitfalls. So anything that you look at on a generation that's coming, look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Because and this is why I know people hate her. And I can't stand a lot of stuff she says, Candace Owens and stuff.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that a lot of these young Black people, kids are doing now is because our generation dropped the ball and we allow them. We gave them the opportunity to say it's okay to speak stupid and dress stupid and act ignorant. And our parents didn't do that. Our parents, my mom's generation.
So what does that mean though?
Baby.
We have to be really careful with that because a lot of, you can train, that the word of God even says, train up a child in the way they should go. When they're old, they won't depart. The sad thing about it is there are a lot of families and mothers, single moms, dads, whatever.
What a breakdown of the family.
That are, well, aside from that, there are families who are instilling in their kids, their young kids.
Yeah.
But when I have to sit in a car with a friend of mine and I see some of the images that they put on social media, I personally know my friend didn't teach their child that.
True.
Kids make decisions on their own. And a lot of time it's peer pressure, it's social media and trying to emulate what's out there. You can teach your kids something. You can teach a second generation something. You can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink it. We can't be 100% blaming our second and third generations for not teaching. Those kids make decisions on their own. They see social media. They see these rappers and all these glamour women have dress and the Kardashians.
Yeah, but
they want the blue hair and all of that.
But
you can say, Jesus is Lord. He's coming back. Be ready. Whatever you want to teach them. Black history. Learn your history. Kids, I've gone to kids in 20 years of age, 22, 23, saying they don't want to vote. I don't even know how much we can tell them the importance of voting. Looking at pictures of how people got killed trying to vote. We ain't gonna win.
I hear what you're saying.
Whoever I vote for, he ain't gonna win.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
But I see what you're saying, but I don't want to blame a whole blanket statement over everybody.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
Go ahead.
It's valid what you're saying, but
there's some parents going, "Amen, sister."
It's valid what you're saying, but when we talk, and this is the other thing that y'all got to stop doing.
What?
When people talk and generalize, and you don't fit it. If a man is calling on a song saying, "Bitch, get over here," and you not a bitch, then what does that matter to me? I don't fit what you're saying.
I see.
So when I'm talking about
you can
that,
word it in a way where you're not making it a blanket statement.
I'm saying generally as a culture, as a society. Does that mean all black people? No. And I would think that some of y'all not stupid enough to think that when I say that, I'm not talking about all black people.
Don't go there. Don't say y'all stupid, not stupid enough. Don't say that. I think a lot of times we need to sit back because you notice they had to make the
I'm holding what I said.
They had to say to our Chicago Bears player, our quarterback, Justin. He had to go back over some words that he had made and comments that he had made about the fans not working hard. They working hard because they playing. He had to apologize because there's a lot of fans got upset with that comment.
Right.
There are times, you guys, where we need to be careful how we're communicating, even with the platforms we're having. I know what you're saying. You're probably not going to take it back. No. But we have to stop generalizing, too. We don't have to generalize.
But in this
we don't do that when we speak about Christians and talking to the people of God.
All right.
We don't generalize that everybody is a born-again believer.
Right, I got what
you're saying. Some people may be Islamic. They may be another faith.
I got
what you're saying. We're speaking general about God's love.
So what we'll say...
Don't be generalizing that everybody's a Christian.
So what we'll say is, for me, when I'm talking, I'm talking about as a culture. I'm not talking about every black person.
Doing it.
Nobody's talking about you teaching your child the right way. I'm talking about as a culture, we have dropped the ball. That's what I'm talking about. So when DJ Academics was talking about as rappers, y'all dropped the ball. Mm-hmm. He said he had to come back, like you said. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm not talking about you, LL Cool J. I'm not calling you Dusty. So, and I don't think LL Cool J took it that he was calling him Dusty because he knows he's not Dusty.
He probably wanted him to clarify. Exactly. There are some, you're right, that are not Dusty like him.
Exactly.
And they are giving back. They are mentoring. They are trying to tell these kids.
Right. So I'll meet you halfway and say that when we do make those statements, maybe we should just end it by saying, I'm not talking about everybody.
Thank you.
I know some of y'all don't fit this. I don't feel like I should. I think people are morons. But anyway,
you just gotta put that in there. That dig.
I will put that in there. We're not talking about everybody. Mm-hmm. We said just generally as a culture, the ball has been dropped.
And you know what? Another reason why I feel this way is
you raising your child the right way. Great job.
But you know what? The reason why I want to say it that way, because a lot of times parents feel guilty that their kids are not going in the way that they are mentoring.
Planting the seed. You plant the seed.
And a lot of times, and I'm not saying you want to always rub their shoulders and say, no, you are doing good. You are doing good. People need to understand that some people, we're at a generation, and now, like you're saying, they're weaker and wiser. They're wiser in some things.
There's things that they better, like Academic said. He said that these guys, and again, because of the older guys didn't teach them the game, they had to learn it. Yeah. These dudes is learning. And a lot of stuff they learned the hard way, and they bounce back like young NBA Youngboy.
Do I have that?
I don't think you got NBA Young. She writes down the rappers as I name them.
NBA like basketball?
Yeah, NBA Youngboy. Never broke again.
Oh my God.
NBA Youngboy, he's a very influential rapper right now. His first deal he signed was a bad deal.
Wow.
And he found out the hard way. Mm-hmm. Now he's worth millions and millions of dollars. Just signed a new deal. He's going to own his own masters and all of that. Okay. See, somebody should have peeped him that game on that first one that he signed. That's kind of what DJ Academics is saying. It's like, y'all doing a lot of talking about being historians of hip hop and being founders and all of this. Just drink your water.
It's not that kind of cramp.
Oh, well, just stand up and walk away. Okay.
But you know what?
Instead of doing all of this. Don't nobody want to see somebody doing all.
You say, what is she doing? I'm trying to get a cramp out the side of my back. Question for you, though.
Let's go off camera and do all of that.
But question for you.
Go ahead.
Is the process the same? Because you're saying owning their masters.
These guys.
Was that something that's 25 years ago?
Lenore.
Was a master owning?
Lenore.
What does that mean?
Lenore. These guys are signing the same deal.
Oh, it's similar to how back in our day, it was albums.
And I agree with DJ Academics. You need to own your own. You need to own your own record labels. A lot of these older guys,
really,
a lot of these guys are still being signed to these same old deals on these same old labels.
Back in our day,
So
it would be the major record labels, and you would try to get on those major record labels because you know that they can promote you. And
you don't need that anymore.
So you saying they own labels?
No, he's saying y'all need to own your own labels.
Wow. Okay.
So y'all can teach the game, like all this stuff that you're saying. Mm-hmm. So I go with both of them. I agree with what both of them said.
Yeah, I just wish he didn't generalize.
Okay, mentioning, because we ain't got that much time.
Go ahead.
Mentioning Tiffany Haddish. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go in detail, but
that's an update.
They settled. Remember, they settled.
Yeah.
And the people came back. The boy, and the girl, the that was in those videos.
Okay.
Said that they, in other words, they were saying Tiffany is a wonderful person. We should. In other words, she's great. And, we should have never sued her in the first place. Kinda along those lines.
Okay.
But anyway,
she seems like a good person.
Which it doesn't really matter because the damage has already been done, and we saw the video, so it doesn't matter what you say. It was a poor taste video, and it should have never been done.
Okay.
So they got Tiffany at the airport and asked her just about her, anything she has to say. And she said her career, she don't have nothing going up. Everything she has been taken away. And so she don't have none coming up.
So that movie is not coming out? Girls Trip?
Probably not. She said she got nothing on the table. So my question is, do you think that Tiffany Haddish's career would bounce back? We both said in the last video, yeah, because people have short memories.
Mm-hmm. Short attention span.
Now, Aaron Spears, I don't know. We got to put our anger towards somebody. That buckethead is probably the one that everybody going to go after.
He's a stand-up comedian.
Right.
So
who was broke in the beginning.
What would help? We won't know until he has a show.
Right.
And nobody hardly
But
comes.
then somebody said, I think it was Claudia on the Fox channel. You know what I'm talking about. Claudia, the Cocktail Queens or whatever. Mm-hmm. This is that other channel with Funky Dineva. Mm-hmm. She said he probably will because people like that mess. Mm-hmm. And he'll probably get up and talk about it. And people will want to come see him talk about it.
It's not like he did it himself.
Right.
To a child.
No, he did in the video.
Well, you know what I mean. He did an acting part.
Oh, like yeah, they'll say right. Like behind closed doors.
I was surprised. Well, I can't say this. I take this back. I was going to say I was surprised with the whole R. Kelly thing.
No, R. Kelly.
How'd that spill out? Because he went for a number of years without being caught doing this.
R. Kelly, he kept doing it, and people knew he was doing it. And
and all of a sudden it leaked, and now he's in jail. So
people have to be outraged. Remember, it's selective outrage.
To his music.
Well, he got number one song on TikTok. He got number one song on TikTok.
So this tells you,
people don't care.
Will his career keep going?
It will.
If R. Kelly is still doing.
So briefly, I mentioned Sweetie Pies. You know the restaurant. Sweetie Pie is closing.
The one in St. Louis.
Yeah, they had that whole thing with her son and all that.
No,
was it her grandson or her nephew murdered?
What was on now?
They have a whole. You got to go. We do a whole thing. Oh my God!
My friend told me we went.
Go and look up Sweetie Pies and all that.
In St. Louis, we were at a woman's conference, and the line was out the door.
Yeah,
and she had another location too, but we had to go there because she saw her on TV or YouTube or something. Yeah. What happened?
Well, her son he had her grandson or her son or her nephew or somebody murdered or something.
Oh no!
He got convicted, and she seemed like she don't even care. She just going back cooking chicken or whatever she cooking. So yeah, they got that. Oh. But according to them, they have to close to make way for a VA hospital or something like that.
Oh my goodness!
Y'all go and look that up. I don't care. I'm just mentioning it in case you're trying to drive to St. Louis to get you some Sweetie Pies.
Sweetie Pie gone.
Remember I mentioned I had to clarify something.
What?
That they remaking The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, so
I thought it was Jordan Peele. No, I thought it was Jordan Peele.
Who is it?
It's Burris. What's his name? The one that did Blackish. That guy.
Oh,
he's doing
it. Or Kenya?
Something.
Okay.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. He's redoing it.
Oh,
and he's going to have a large representation of the LGBTQIFGHI community.
In the Wiz?
In The Wizard of Oz. Now, let me just say this.
Is someone going to play Dorothy?
I don't care if you want to do, if you want to show somebody who's LGBTQ, whatever.
Okay.
I don't want to see anybody kissing. I don't want to see
that in the.
It wasn't in the original.
Keep it original.
Now, if you're talking, if you're at the whatever, because remember it was in Kansas to start off with.
Exactly.
if it's there and there's a wife and a wife that come in, or a husband and husband that come in the general store.
Where was her grandmother and wasn't her family, was her uncle?
Right. If it's her uncle, if it's mentioned, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Or my boyfriend or whatever the line is. Okay. That you go, oh, okay. Like Dorothy says something like, I can't wait to get home to my girlfriend or something. Whatever. Okay. I don't care. Whatever. Then I don't care. But she doesn't need to come back to her girlfriend and kiss her. Okay. We didn't see her kiss anybody but Toto in the original. And that, I guess they'll say that's bestiality if she kisses him. Okay. But don't kiss anybody. Just start off in Kansas, fly around in the rainbow, follow the yellow brick road, and follow the yellow brick road home. Now, I just want to say, for the sake of argument, and I probably get hate mail for this. Oh, wow. The lion has always been gay.
Was he?
In The Wizard of Oz.
Was he?
You can't tell that lion was, he had feminine mannerisms. Now, whether he was gay or not, he had feminine mannerisms. So
you were saying that character can be from the LGBTQ community.
No. Don't make the lion.
You're saying that the original one has tendencies.
That's why you don't want to make the lion gay. Because everybody will automatically say, yeah, he's gay. Okay. Make the Tin Man gay if you want to make somebody gay. Because nobody would ever think the Tin Man would be gay. Can I ask
you this?
Or the wizard. The wizard can be gay.
Yeah.
The wizard can say,
he was the mayor of something.
Mayor, I want to get back to my husband. And then he gets in the balloon and flies away.
How much difference is okay, here's the thing too. When you're copying an original.
How much leeway you got?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really, if you were to sit down and look at The Wizard of Oz again, from the beginning to the end, and do the same comments and storyline and words that they say. Right. Nothing needs to change.
Exactly.
The characters can be people of color. They can still have similar outfits. Right. The Munchkins. I don't know the little people now, if you can get little people or little people.
Maybe that's when they'll do it. I'm thinking of the Wiz. But when they go to the land with the Munchkins, and they what'd she say? Emerald Queen Malone said, what I have noticed even with my own children, whenever I try to teach or explain something substantial, they always try to challenge or compare themselves to the situation. Their cup is already full. That's absolutely true. Mm-hmm. She's probably making that comment for what you were saying, kind of what the youth teaching your kids, and they still, but have their own mind.
But quickly, and then thank you for that comment. And quickly, I just thought of this. There could have been some old school dusty rappers who may have tried to mentor.
Right. And they don't
like your
listen.
Kid.
Right. They don't want to
shut up, old school, Dusty.
Right.
I'm on this journey.
Right. You're right. They don't want to listen.
And the old rapper sister like.
You're right. All right.
Okay. Go ahead.
But anyway, and Judy Taylor says, I'm listening. Thanks, Judy.
Okay. Thank you.
But anyway, y'all the only two? I don't even see how many people in the room.
Don't worry about it.
But anyway, it don't matter. But anyway, maybe when they go to Emerald City.
Can I ask you?
Emerald City could be gay with all the rainbow color. Oh, the rainbow! Somewhere over the rainbow. That rainbow.
LGBTQ.
Maybe that's how they gonna. Whatever way y'all want to pipe it in. Can I ask you why? Just don't over-sexualize it.
Thank you. But my question is,
because I don't want to know if you're heterosexual or
it doesn't matter. It's if you can act or sing. I really don't need to know anything else. But what would make this person say that they want to do this?
He said he wants more representation. And I agree.
Okay.
Representation. Okay. Probably more colors because it was all white. Did they even have a black Munchkins?
I don't think so.
I can't remember. No. I know outside of the movie we saw black Munchkins. But in the movie, again, you guys. Was there black Munchkins, y'all?
If you get a
chance. But anyway.
Look up
Asian.
The Wizard of Oz.
Have some Asian people, some Latinas. I agree. Representation. Okay. But how you represent the LGBTQ community, only other way would be like if a man is wearing a tutu or something like that.
I don't even know.
But as long as it's not sexual, because how would anybody know you're gay if you don't tell them you're gay?
Exactly.
That's not a color. Mm-hmm. That's why I hate when they try to say that this is the same discrimination as black. I can't take black off.
I wish I could hide it sometime, but I can't.
Yeah, I can't take black
woman everywhere I go.
Yeah. I'm trying to hail a cab.
But you don't know
he don't
my
know
sexual preferences or my identity is.
So stop.
You may look at me if my identity is kind of like, what is she?
So that's the thing I don't like when the LGBT community try to say they're the same as black. You're not the same as black.
I know. You're
gonna nobody knows.
You're going to get some letters
unless you tell somebody who you're sleeping with.
But I can't.
But as long as they don't talk about it in the movie, as far as like that, I'm fine.
Black people of color that are part of the LGBTQ. It's
we get it both ways
because of the race.
Black,
right away.
Black gay people get the worst.
Right away. Black man.
Yeah, he gets it the worst. Or she gets, well, the woman is better. The man gets it, a black gay man gets it the worst than anybody.
Especially in the church.
Yeah. So anyway, but let's not even go down that road.
Go ahead.
All right. So digress. All right. Well, do I want to talk about Kanye?
No. What did he do?
Kanye West issues an apology to Kim Kardashian.
I don't know. Is it sincere?
This is
that's the question now. When anything from Kanye, is it sincere?
This is on the Shade Room. In a new interview with Good Morning America, Kanye West sat down to talk about co-parenting with Kim Kardashian, fatherhood, and his business deals with Gap and Adidas. Following a series of posts on social media where Kanye West pretty much put the world in his business as he talked about his co-parenting struggles with Kim, Kanye issued an apology to her that said, "This is the mother of my children, and I apologize for any stress that I have caused, even in my frustration, because God calls me to be stronger. But also, ain't nobody else should be causing no stress either." You know, you had to throw that in. I need this person to be least stressed and be at best sound mind and as calm as possible to be able to raise those children. So somebody got to him and said, "Kanye,
sit down, man.
Dude, don't." And I wish other guys. Maybe it's good we said this. Mm-hmm. Make sure your baby mama taken care of.
Yeah.
These guys who's like,
that's the mother of your kids.
And the same way with the mother. Mm-hmm. I talk to a lot of single women who say, I don't badmouth my child's father.
You shouldn't.
Because I don't want them to feel a certain way about him or her.
Yes.
Either way, vice versa.
Yes.
Because we're co-parenting.
That's a hard
They're still in their life.
It's a hard one when he's doing so much.
I know, but if it's not to the kids,
it's like, oh my God, this man is just awful.
If it's not to the kids,
but I gotta play him up. I have to build him up.
You don't have to build him up,
not build him up,
but don't tear him
down for the kids.
I'm not gonna make him into like this. No,
I didn't mean it that way.
Right.
I see what you're saying,
but I'm not gonna, make it bad. So somebody got to him, and I'm happy they did.
Let's see if he stays on that journey, because he tends to kick kind of off.
He'll go. Yeah, tomorrow it'll be like she's a whore and a scuff bucket.
He may not have taken his meds.
Yeah, but today
he's okay.
Somebody got to him and told him, "Don't do that," and he listened. So I'm glad he listened.
Until the next man comes in her life, he'll feel a certain way again.
Yeah,
I can't have you. Nobody else can.
I know, but leave him alone for now. I told you I like Kanye for some strange reason. I do.
He's very talented.
According to him, he posted a thing because he's going after Adidas and all of them.
Oh yeah, you said
he can't wear his shoes and stuff no more. From what I'm hearing,
is it like Prince not being able to have it play his music?
You're a slave to your own brand.
What can he do about that?
Create another brand. He's smart. Kanye could create a whole nother thing. And if anything, to be honest with you. That's what I was getting ready to say. If anything, he'll make it where if you wear those shoes, people talk about you.
Yes.
Why you wearing them ugly shoes?
And you'll be ridiculed.
You'll be ridiculed
on the streets. In the hood.
Yeah, it's kind of what he wants, I think. Real quick, Erica Banks. I have her on the cover, so I guess I might as well talk about her. This is a Shade Room, y'all.
Who is Erica Banks?
Erica Banks is a rapper. You need to write her name down. Because I don't have her name written down.
Does she spell it the right way? C-A-K-A?
You know what? How does Erica spell her name?
You get into the thing?
I'm trying. I can't even find it. But anyway, here she is. ERICABANK, whatever. S. Erica Banks.
Erica Banks. Okay.
In a nutshell, because I'm not going to read the whole thing. I will say this, according to this on here. Erica Banks responds to backlash after listing physical traits her friends must meet to party with her. Okay, and I brought this up.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at her going.
Hold on. Now, you may think different when you hear what I say.
Okay, go ahead.
Erica Banks don't want skinny girls.
Oh, so she like Lizzo.
See? It's like Lizzo saying, if you want to come party with me, No skinny girls.
Like Monique really been saying all skinny bitches.
She's
been saying that since how many years ago?
Erica Banks posted a few weeks after backlash for twerking at a high school. You did put her down there. You did write her down.
Sure. Let me go.
Erica Banks was again trending topic on social media this week. You wrote it down probably in the beginning.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, there she is.
Oh, wow.
Someone seemingly leaked a video that the rapper posted to her close friends on Instagram. Uh-huh. It wasn't even a public post. It was to her friends, and somebody leaked it. In it, Erica described the physical traits.
Even on private stuff.
She described the physical traits her friends must possess to go clubbing with her. So naturally, folks either tore Erica up or stood in solidarity. Still, by early Tuesday, Erica was clapping back and doubling down on what she said in a leaked interview.
She doubled down.
She said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I've never been one to convince people of liking mine, Erica tweeted.
Oh, she didn't
My preference of who I club with and when it comes to my brand has nothing to do with y'all. Y'all never liked me anyway, so so why would I care about what y'all think about anything I have to say?
This says the woman who twerks in the school.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing that she said. Mm-hmm. If you gotta go with her to a club, you can't be skinny, and you pretty much gotta have your hair did, gotta look good. You can't go bummy looking with her.
So you can look at that both ways, though, because some people may say, "Are you intimidated by skinny girls that do hang with you? Don't you feel yourself as just as glamorous and pretty? Even
why
as
you don't want those skinny girls to come with you?
Yeah.
And would people be more mad if it was the opposite? If she said, "I don't want no fat girls coming with me."
Thank you.
Okay,
and
now
the mean girls have said that in the past. Now they didn't want to hang with girls that didn't look
now
like
I'm
them,
gonna say
their
something.
complexion, or if they were skinny like them.
Now I'm gonna say something that may anger some people.
Go ahead.
And I'm a fat girl.
Okay.
I think her problem is using the word friend.
Oh.
I think that's her problem.
So she said, what should she say?
She should have said entourage.
Hey, if you're gonna hang with
you
me,
want to be, if I'm a big girl, and if it was a skinny girl entourage,
like your friend that said, my fat friend Kim,
I would be hurt. But if somebody put out a tweet that said, I have an entourage, we going clubbing, we gonna go to the beach, we gonna do this, we gonna do this, we gonna do this. You gotta look this way to come with us. And if you want to hang with us, I think it's stupid, all of it. But I'm saying,
you're a grown woman.
I think it's all dumb. But let me preface it by saying that.
Like, drop dead gorgeous.
Let me preface it by saying it's all stupid.
Okay.
But I'm saying I can understand people saying my entourage. And you got to look a certain way. Don't come with jeans and your hair done up in a
extent. I think I kind of flow with that when Lizzo says it. Okay. Lizzo has always been big girl, fluffy girl.
But when Lizzo be wrong, support. But when people be outraged if Lizzo said, "No, I don't want any girls."
Lizzo has played the part from beginning to end.
Right.
She has even had won that little Emmy award from that show.
I agree.
So she's consistent.
Yeah,
she's trying to build her big girls up.
People like, where did this come from?
Yeah. This hateful woman.
Well, I don't know about hateful woman.
Well, as far as the twerking and skinny girls. Yeah. And don't care what people say.
Yeah.
I don't know where she's going with this, but I think if you're insecure, if you don't even want to hang with some skinny girls. She shouldn't have said friends. Because your skinny girl friends could not be as attractive as you as well.
She shouldn't have said friends. She should have said entourage.
But that still would have given her some slam.
I think entourage people understand more. Like you said, if Lizzo said, we getting ready to go clubbing, and my entourage got to be big girls,
and not her friends.
My big girls, come on with me. We gonna go party.
So you saying the word friend is what's
saying friend is like that's not your friend. Because if that's my friend, I want my friend with me everywhere I go. I don't want this anybody because they big coming with me.
Skinny.
Because she's skinny, I don't want her with me. So, no, I want my friends.
Well, you're doing the same thing the skinny girls did to a lot of women in the past.
Or light skin versus dark skin.
Yeah.
And don't tell me they still not doing that in the club.
Yes, they are.
Because the girl recently who was a dark brown girl came forward and said they still not asking dark brown girls to come into those areas that chained off areas. They asking the light skinned girls and the ones that's mixed.
Yeah, biracial.
They not asking the dark skinned girls.
Yeah, women of color still getting abused.
If a rapper who said, I want my entourage to be light skinned girls,
curly hair, wavy hair,
she'll get in trouble for saying it, but she's right. Because you don't be the only one that they ain't gonna let in.
That's true. That's the paper bag test that we had years ago, even with our own race.
Again, it's all
you pass the paper bag test, you can't come into this place.
Right. So I think Erica, really I think the problem Erica used is she used the word friend.
Friend.
Don't say friend, honey. No, don't say friend.
But I guess you know what? Freedom of speech.
Say
she actually said it in her thing. I don't care what y'all think about me.
You don't like me anyway.
You don't like me anyway. I'm going to say what I want to say. She right. It's freedom of speech.
She right.
Now you get back slammed for that, and maybe people don't buy your records or listen to you, then you'll start sitting there going, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
You're right.
But that's called cancel culture.
Yeah.
Will that happen to her?
All right.
It may not.
So I'm going to mention real quick, Wack 100. Mm-hmm. He's not a rapper. You asked about him last time. He's like a manager to like rappers.
See, some of those names of the managers and the DJs, they sound like rappers.
And I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to show his picture or anything.
Okay.
He's like this real, like, in the streets type of dude. Mm-hmm. He a hood dude.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he always always on the internet talking about things. He running his mouth all the time. Mm-hmm. And he's Ray J's manager too. Mm. And he's the one that whole sex tape with Ray J and all this, and he helped broker the deal.
With the Kardashians?
Well, broker the deal and all this or whatever. Anyway, he's married, has kids, they older. Mm-hmm. He got caught slacking. A woman took a picture of him butt naked on the bed. He didn't even see her taking the picture. Dude got his butt up, laying down on his stomach, butt naked on the phone. She took a picture of it and said, y'all people ain't gonna believe me. So she did a video of him talking on the phone so people knew that it was him. And the funny thing about
it wasn't his wife.
No, it wasn't his wife. He was cheating. And the thing that made me laugh about it is that I'm watching all these videos of these hip hop dudes on YouTube showing that they put a thing over his butt so you can't see his butt.
Box.
Right. They talked about him, and I only threw this up. Said he was laying there like Moesha on the song Moesha on the movie. The show Moesha. How she was laying on the bed, writing her diary. They said, dude got a diary.
Oh, no.
They've been doing all
like
kind
a feminine type of way of
They
playing.
said it looked like a burrito.
Oh, you know.
They've called him. They said it looked like a steak on a grill.
So how is he coming back with this?
So he came back and he said, I'm going to stand on mine. I'm going to take all of that. I'm going to take all those hits.
Okay.
I'm a man, whatever. But he got to explain that to his wife. If I said all of this.
Maybe a pattern. She may not be
That's
surprised.
what I was getting ready to say. I said all of this to say.
Babe, you had to get caught.
Y'all don't think that woman know that man been cheating.
Why you had to have a photo of it? A picture?
And the reason why I brought up Wack 100 is because stop, y'all. Stop, women. And men. If y'all know y'all got a cheater, just stop. Stop acting surprised or when things come out.
I mean, you thinking that's how she's probably going to act. Is that what you're saying? You trying to like say she's probably used to it. It's probably a habit. This is nothing new. I don't know.
You knew when you got with that person. A lot of y'all, when y'all dated that person, y'all was dating, they was cheating in. Marriage is not changing that. They still gonna cheat. So here's the question. And I asked the question the other day. If somebody was cheating, would you want to know? Remember I asked that.
Right.
And people actually did answer. They actually did answer.
Well, if not wanting to know in this situation.
Do you want to know?
You will know. Because she was videotaping them and taking a picture of him.
They didn't
so
call
you have
this
no
man,
choice but to know.
They didn't call him Moesha and everything, laying on the bed, butt up. Come on, dude.
You trying to get a picture of it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing the question that I asked everybody.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I said, if your spouse cheated on you and there was no evidence, would you want to know about it, or should they take that info to the grave? And I talked about how we discussed it on our show. 68% of the people said, I would want to know. And 32% of the people say they can take that to the grave.
They can't take this one. That's what I'm saying. when you say there's no evidence, it's very rarely there's no evidence, especially in this day of social media.
Yeah.
It's going to be some evidence, unfortunately, because you got the women skeezers that they're with, or the guys that these ladies are with. They have that opportunity to take a little photo.
True Blue.
Because they want to tell people that they're with somebody.
The True Blue 1992 says she don't want no fat girls either. She basically said they had to have that BBL body type. Oh, okay. So she don't want skinny or fat girls. Erica Banks. And then Emerald Queen Malone said, no, the Emerald City is not gay. With exclamation points.
No.
Well, they bring in the LGBT community.
I don't know how.
So the question.
No, he's saying he's bringing it, but we don't know how he's going to be incorporating it in that whole.
So I basically brought that up for that reason.
But that's a very good, the thing with the cheating. I don't know where he's going to go with that. If he's okay with his wife, he has to tell it to the wife.
Yep. All right. So you want to mention this?
Yeah. On The View today, I wanted to pull out this information. They had the guest, of course, Tyler Perry. We all know Tyler Perry, whether you like his stuff or not. I think for me, there's a few stuff he has out there that I do love and I can actually support him, but I love his Madea character. Okay. That's what made him famous, my God. But he was given information about his the movie that he has coming out.
Okay.
On Netflix. He said he wrote this movie 27 years ago before he became known and famous.
Why are you talking soft? You be talking like you gossiping. Girl, let me tell you
something.
Girl, and I'm probably loud.
I didn't even know.
I can't even tell.
I know she is, isn't she? But and we both get loud together sometimes. But Netflix,
you got to turn us down.
It actually starts September 23rd, this Saturday. But the Jazzman's Blues. And I'm wondering if this is a trailer of it. But he said 27 years ago, it's finally come out, that he actually has, the platform as who he is to bring this out. Another thing he was talking about was, Sonny was saying for this movie, why did he use unknowns? And he said he wanted people to be comfortable. He likes using a lot of unknowns. I noticed that with him. He has a pattern. Okay. He likes giving a lot of people opportunities. And that's beautiful.
I like Tyler Perry.
Some of the people he give opportunities of, they can't act. Some of the shows I look like,
no, they can't.
He may mix them with good actors, but there's a few shows out there that I'm like, ooh, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. They can't act. They don't pull it off good. But these two, Joshua Boone and Solia Pfeiffer, are the actors in this Jazzman's Blues show. Okay. He says he just wants people to come and just be relaxed and not come because you want to see how this person who's famous is going to do, with how they're going to do and how they're going to act. So I do like how he has a different spill on how he's using no names. Okay. So that's good. Giving him an opportunity to shine. This guy sings and dances, whatever. Joy did ask about the Black experience. He and Sarah was talking about the history of our people and how we're trying to take away history and stuff. And
Thank you.
Sarah talked about, he has a 7-year-old. I think his son is 7 now.
Yeah, Tyler's kid. He has a son.
He has a son. Yeah. When do you introduce your son to information that he may not be aware of or understand or know? He said he waits for his sons to ask the question, because he likes the purity of his son right now, and not, he says he wish all people can be like kids when they don't see color, they don't see issues that we're dealing with, and there's things you probably still need to teach them, but he feels, let my son ask those questions. So he's raising his son a little different than some parents. Okay. Some parents want to tell them all, honey, right, be careful when you see a police officer, don't run.
It's hard. But you do need to tell them
why, Daddy?
No, you do need to tell them all that stuff.
And be careful, honey. Be careful, son, when these girls start to rub on
you. You do need to tell them that.
And so I don't know if he's telling them certain things or certain things he just waits for him to ask.
Right.
One thing I did learn about his movie Madea. The main movie about Medea's what is it, it was the one Madea that's out, I can't remember, it's one of his Madea movies, has made it to 33 countries.
Oh, everybody watch Madea.
And he said he never, in the past, we always talked about Black movies don't make it overseas.
No, Madea does.
Madea did.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's a Black man in a dress and it's non-threatening.
But also I'm thinking differently, you guys. I don't think about that. I think Madea is funny. Madea is crazy.
It is. It's still safe, though.
Well, it's not even so much safe. She gets away with saying stuff because of her funniness.
Trump is Madea.
I feel Medea in me sometime, and I feel like saying, shut the hell up.
I told you, Trump
get out the way, you.
I told you Trump is a white Medea.
Well, that's probably why
he gets away with saying things. Grab her by the, you know what? Oh, that's just him saying he's being who he is. He's just
burying your ex-wife in the golf course of your house.
So let's see what they said here. Marsha, let me see. Marsha Curry said, "Woman's intuition is real, though. True." Mm-hmm. And is that Marsha, our sorority sister?
Hey, soror.
We don't know. He could be a million Marshas.
Oh, okay, that's
true. All over the world.
That's true.
If it is, hey, what's up?
Okay.
The True Blue 1992 say, "Yay, his shows are like a bad soap opera." That's true. You get addicted to them. I am Indigo Child says, "So glad I'm still awake to see this live. I'm currently out of the U.S. and it's 12 a.m. here." Wow. Well, we getting ready to go off, Indigo. Y'all have to watch. I try to like take this and then break it up into pieces. So if people don't get on the live, they can see things in pieces. Or if they don't feel like hearing us talk for a whole hour.
That's true.
They may say,
I want to hear her talk about this.
And I can't stomach them for a whole hour.
That's fine, because I can't stomach her for a whole hour. I understand. But let me say this before we end with the, I try to be funny, but before we end with Tyler, the thing I didn't know Whoopi had brought up, she said
I got all my stories out.
They've been requesting to do Sister Act 3.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And they've had pushback. And Whoopi said, oh, but after Mr. Tyler Perry said, I want to see it. They gonna be putting Sister Act 3 out.
Is he doing it?
Because of Tyler Perry. He said we've gotten a lot of pushback, but we're ready to go and get filming and everything.
I don't even know how
So Sister Act 3.
All right, you done?
I
don't even know how I was almost gonna forget this story.
What?
Real quick.
You haven't been getting us the donkeys of the day either. At least listen to the show for that. I like donkeys of the day.
I had the donkey, but it's it's a guy on TV who cussed out his he's a news guy and he cussed out his anchor person.
They showed it?
They started arguing on air and then the camera went off, but people were still recording because the audience. And he called her a B and all kind of stuff.
What news person is this who's losing his job? Who is losing his job as we speak?
Go to Breakfast Club.
You don't call no woman out of her name. Maybe a news person.
Maybe I'll post that separate.
Please do. Yeah.
You know what? I'm not going to do this. I was going to talk about the Kardashians. Oh, no. Nobody wants to sit 10 minutes and hear about them. I don't want to hear about them. But I am going to do a show about that.
Oh, that's fine. Remember I said. It's a separate show.
Because Chloe, it started yesterday. Yeah. So the teaser is, in the trailer, I did not.
Her boyfriend cheated.
I did not see Pete Davidson in the trailer.
You said they broke up,
but he's not in the trailer, which means they probably cut him out of all footage.
They're not going to even talk about them breaking up.
I did not see Kanye West in any trailer.
Okay. And the trailer is upcoming all of the shows.
The trailer, the funny thing about it is yesterday the show started. They showed something that was filmed last month. Chloe's baby. Chloe had a surrogate have her child.
Whoa.
Maybe I'll finish it because I really don't want to do an extra tape on this.
Okay, go ahead.
Chloe had a baby. That's a boy. Mm-hmm. Her surrogate. Mm-hmm. And she was going back and forth on whether she wanted Tristan to be in the room. And it's the same exact thing he did on her last pregnancy he did on this one. But this time she wasn't pregnant. He cheated on her days before the baby, whatever.
Okay.
This one was days before they implanted the embryo into a lady. Mm-hmm. He knew that he had gotten another lady pregnant. So according to Chloe, he trapped her. She calls that being trapped.
Is she married to him?
Her eyes were dead through the whole show.
Is she married to him?
No.
What then?
Her eyes were dead through the whole show.
Okay.
They once tried, the whole show was them trying to cheer her up and make her feel good about this baby. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing that Kim did say, oh my God, I want her to feel better about herself.
Of course, that's how she
feels
about her sister.
Because one thing that I know when they go low. No, just kidding.
Okay.
But one thing that I know is that when I had a surrogate, the excitement, you're not holding the baby. So the excitement of the baby is talking with your partner about having the baby. What? And Chloe didn't have that.
I think she need to let him go. I mean, he could just be there to well, not necessarily support it, but hopefully do what Nick Cannon said he's going to do. and be there for the baby, teach him how to walk, throw his little ball at him. But other than that,
Chloe,
get rid of him. He's not committed.
And then Chris came in and she was crying and stuff, and they want them. Yeah, here, look. I know everybody hate the Kardashians. I'm telling y'all, I don't hate the Kardashians. I actually like the Kardashians.
You have your reasons for
I have my reasons for liking the Kardashians.
Yeah, okay.
They think ahead. We play checkers. Mm-hmm. They play chess.
So that's a chess move, you're saying?
Marsha said, yes, it was good. I loved Dunk the other day. True Blue says, when Chloe got with Tristan, he was with his first child's mother. She had plenty of time to get out.
Thank you.
And then she said, I think she just wanted children. I was just getting ready to say that.
Some
all it was. And she wanted them she wanted both her kids to have the same father.
Some women will be with the dirtiest, raggediest, uncommitted to have their children.
I am Indigo Child says, I work in film and you need an international names in the film for distribution in international markets. Tyler had Janet and Jill Scott, even helped with his demand. Sure did.
Yeah.
It pushed his name abroad. Who? When he did the movie with Jill Scott and Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson for sure made him
they showed her a little film wishing him a happy birthday. Yes. He hugged her.
But you know what? Then to go, I actually like Tyler. So it couldn't happen to a better guy.
Tyler Perry?
Mm-hmm.
He seemed like a cool guy.
I don't like when they pushed other people that are
He's not a mean-spirited person.
Yeah.
But I just wish he worked at allowing more people to write and get more a different variety of writing, because some of the writing, I sit there and I do this.
It's horrible.
And the acting. I don't like bad acting. I did like Family That Prays.
Yes.
I like that because they had, what's her name in there? I can't even think of their name.
Cicely Tyson?
No. No, that was another one.
Oh, I don't know.
The Family That Prays has the
I know. Kathy
Misery.
Bates.
Yeah.
Kathy Bates, yeah.
The actors, when he pulls them in, like Whoopi and all of them, Idris, if he gets, he got some good actors.
Yeah.
But the ones that, I
don't know about Idris and the Beast, though. We never did. We never did a review of The Beast.
We sure didn't.
I like Idris, but the movie. How we always go down rabbit holes.
Digress. Okay.
Wendy Pearson said, "Hello, stars." Hello, Wendy.
Darling.
So maybe we'll do a review on the. You know what? Weekend, because
it don't matter what Idris. It don't matter how bad the movie is. It's Idris.
Yeah, we see it. Maybe this weekend we'll do. We're supposed to go see The Woman King.
Yeah, Woman King.
But let's do a review.
And I'm hearing good report. Some people on Facebook loving that movie. They don't care about the controversy.
True says, yes, he needs better writers. Yeah, we all agree on that.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
We can't be here all day.
Okay.
Oh, Alfred Woodard.
Yes.
So.
And what's her name? That was getting married to the football player. Now she's separated. What's her name? Why am I drawing a blank?
I don't know.
Taraji.
Did I talk about everybody I was supposed to talk about? I think I did.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say Adam Levine.
They talked about him yesterday.
More women came out and said that he had an affair with them. You didn't know that. So I just wanted to tell you that.
But he's claimed he didn't have the affair with the Sumner lady.
So now he got to claim he didn't have an affair with the other women.
But yet gonna ask her, can I name my child after you?
And Nia Long.
Who does that?
And Nia Long, her fiance, cheated on her. And he got fired. He was the Boston Celtics coach or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And he cheated with a staff member. With a staff member,
because it was work related. Because how many men would be fired and women?
Now, how much of a bonehead is that? So that's what I'm saying.
Like the old mayor of Detroit. But he got in trouble for cheating, and they was texting each other.
I think I wanted to bring that.
Mayor.
I think I wanted to bring that up because I may ask in the community wall. Nia Long was let me write this down. Nia Long was engaged to him for like 8 years.
Yeah.
Do you believe in long engagements? And does long engagements mean that you're just trying to keep your family to shut up and stop asking?
What's her name? What's her name? The news one that was on Windy City Live. Was Val?
She had a long engagement.
She was engaged for a while,
and they got married. Oh, see,
she was divorced before she dated this gentleman. But on Windy City Live, people were waiting. When you gonna get married?
But was it 8 years?
She's not with him no more.
See. So that's the question. Do you agree with long engagements?
No.
Or are long engagements really a prelude to what's getting ready to happen?
I don't believe in long engagements. So, if you got to put a time on it because you want to raise money to get a house or whatever those reasons are, it shouldn't be no 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah, it says here.
Especially if you are truly supposed to be with each other.
Marsha says Shania Latham. Is that who you were thinking of?
She was on there too.
Yeah, okay.
Taraji, Shania, because she was Sanaya, because she was dating the gentleman. What's her name? Son.
Yeah,
taking over the business.
Wendy says, "Do you all have a regular time? We're gonna try to do 4 to 5, y'all.
Yeah,
we're gonna try to do 4 to 5 every day.
Yeah, we're a little
Central
bit over time.
4 to 5 Central Time. Again, hopefully we'll start going live and bringing y'all in, and y'all can like actually chime in.
Yeah.
And then True Blue says, "I'm sad about Nia." Yeah, that's the whole.
Yeah. Those are the relationships that you get hurt.
She says, "I like them both." Okay.
Okay.
Indigo says truth. Wendy says no. I don't know what the no is. Is that about the long engagements? And True says, "Not for me, but to each his own." Yeah. I'm gonna put that on community wall. Do you believe in long engagements?
What's considered long? Over a year?
No, years. Like maybe over 4 years.
4 years?
Over 4 years.
Okay.
To me,
I don't. Especially at my age.
Yeah.
When you are dating somebody, I've known people who well, look at Joy on The View.
Yeah.
She and Steve dated
were they engaged?
No, they weren't even engaged.
True says, so not for me,
messes it up.
But for to each his own.
Wow, that's
Wendy
true.
says, okay, thanks. Indigo says, he is a good guy. I just feel he could have done better with the treatment of Mo. And then Wendy says, yes. And Indigo says, we need to honor our queens at all costs. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So we'll pick up on that story.
Did Taraji's cheat on her? Because she was engaged to that football player.
You know what? Let's do a story and find out what happened with them. Yeah. Nia's the one that's hot right now.
Taraji's fiance.
And Nia's, her dude is right now. So we'll see what's going on.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So 4 o'clock Central Time. Oh, that's what you're saying. 4 o'clock Central Time.
We're going to try to do this.
We'll try to do this. And hopefully we get a little better with this system, right?
It's different. A different platform.
Yeah, we never did this before. And they got all these nuts and butts and gadgets and all this.
And then too, you guys, reminder, do your colonoscopy if you can. Because I did mine today. And I believe it came out okay.
Okay. I don't know why it went me off my thing, but
prepping, woo. Yeah. Nobody likes to prep for those.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And always believe.
Yes.
And that was another Woods Report.